They done let me in the door. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four.
So welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, man. Fuck it. And y'all like the video, gotta comment, but I do appreciate it. Hit the sub button if you're new. Now, in this video, we talk about Attack on Titan 1, particularly talking about my predictions for chapter 135. If you already a subscriber, you already know how I do my prediction videos. I'm not just predicting chapter 135, but I'm also predicting the next couple of chapters as well, because in my old prediction videos, I was kind of right in some of the, in some situations, in some shape or form, I was right. I said that they was gonna have a conversation with Eren, but the way how Ysama did it, he did it in a whole other way than I was thinking. I thought that he was going to individually talk to Mikasa and Armin, but he brought all of them to the paths and and told them, like, hey, I don't want to talk, and I'm not going to take away your freedom. You have the freedom to try to stop me, but I also have the freedom to keep moving forward and push forward to the scenery that I see in my future memories, whatever. So we get to chapter 135, we see Historia giving birth, which, created a lot of theories about the father and stuff like that. I don't really care. I'm not a shipper. I don't care about who fucked Historia, who got her pregnant. I don't care, really. It could be either one of them. To be honest, I think Ysama probably won't even tell us. And him not telling us is a way to satisfy both sides. But in chapter 135, I do think that we most likely will see another panel of, like a small panel of Historia giving birth. While Eren is destroying the world, it just keeps flip-flopping to Historia giving birth. And by the time the baby is fully out, then Eren would have had finished the rumbling. I like that. I like that. I predicted that a long time ago. I was saying that Historia was going to end up giving birth as soon as Eren destroys the world. Now granted, it was a couple chapters after, but still though, Eren is destroying the world and Historia is giving birth. It's only right for her to finish giving birth as soon as Eren is finished doing the rumbling, But now that Eren had used Zeke to take out the blimps, which had no effect on Eren at all, when I seen those blimps in chapter 133, I was scared for Eren, because when I seen those, I was like, yo, this shit might just hurt Eren, because he has no way for him to protect himself. He's all skeleton, the only flesh and the only flesh and meat that he got on his body is the head, which is where I think he truly is. Maybe he's strung up in the chin of the Titan or whatever. But either way you say it, he's inside the head, right? So him being underground totally goes out of the equation. But I do want to have some type of belief that do come into the play in one of these chapters. You can't just give that power to Eren and not allow him to use that ever again, But don't get me wrong, I do understand why he wouldn't use that certain power from the Warhammer Titan to basically control your Titan from underground, because once you're inside that crystal, you're kind of vulnerable. You can't do shit. You can't protect yourself. Just look at how Eren ate the Warhammer Titan. She couldn't really do anything. Once Eren detached the crystal from the Warhammer Titan, and detached the cord and everything, even though it reformed, the host itself couldn't really do anything to protect itself, So I can understand why Eren wouldn't do that, So he's most likely inside the Titan along with Zeke, right? So in my last video, I was talking about Zeke, and I was talking about the truth about the Beast Titan, the fact that I was pointing out that he looked at way different, I seen it, but I really didn't see it when I first read the chapter. All I realized is that his eyes were blacked out, so obviously he became a slave to Eren, just like how Kid Eren is, and just like how Ymir is. So basically, he's working for Eren to basically destroy the world. And Eren created this false Beast Titan with the power of the Warhammer Titan, which is something that I didn't think he could do with anybody else Titan. That's crazy. But in that video, I was saying that Zeke might not be inside the Titan at all. It might just be a fake Beast Titan that Eren is controlling himself. Which is crazy as hell. The fact that he can do that. But so that just means that Zeke is truly still his real body is still connected to Eren somewhere inside the Titan, because if you want to think about it, now that Reiner did that crazy ass punch that knocked Zeke onto the ground, and if you look at it, he's no longer attached to Eren at all, right? So if he truly is inside the Titan, then that just means that Eren doesn't really need to stay in contact with Zeke ever again to basically use the power of the founder, because he didn't lose the power. And I made a video explaining why didn't Eren lose the power, and I basically was saying that Eren used Zeke just like how Zeke said in chapter 121 to 122 or whatever. He was saying hey, I don't really need you, Eren. I could really start the rumbling every time I want to. I just want to save you first. So the fact that Eren is that he just used Zeke to get to this point, to get to Ymir, because like I said, Ymir was behind it all. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this forever. Like, she's the one behind it all. Just think about it. Like, she's been inside the paths, just sitting there for 2,000 years, watching everything unfold by looking at the tree and everything. Like, you can't tell me that you're in a realm where you're all powerful and you are the founder of this realm and the founder of the Titans. You can't just tell me that you're just going to sit there for 2,000 years and never do anything, you know? So I feel like she did dip her hand in some of the story of Attack on Titan. Just look at when Zeke was fighting Levi, you know? And he did that little desperate move, which is going to be crazy as fuck when it gets animated in the second half, obviously, of Attack on Titan Season 4. But once, you know what I'm saying, he did that desperate-ass move and blew up Levi and him, as soon as Ymir was about to die, Ymir came in and saved him without any permission. Like, Zeke didn't say, like, hey, Ymir, come save me. No, she did it on her own free will. So she kind of could have did it any time. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is that, to be honest, she could have gave Eren the power a long time ago. And the reason she didn't give the power to Eren as soon as he became the founder and the Attack Titan, as soon as Grisha injected him and had, you know what I'm saying, had Eren eat him, she could have gave it to him. And the reason why she didn't is because she is a slave to the royal family member. So she felt like she just only worked for the royal family member. So she only dipped her hand that was involving the royal family members. Just like how Zeke almost died, she took it upon herself and saved Zeke because it's her duty. You know what I'm saying? She felt like that was her duty until Eren came in and said, like, hey, you got a choice. You don't really have to follow everything they do. You could choose to either stay here or you could choose to end it with me. And Eren gave her own free will, and now she could kind of travel between the paths and the earth at any time. You know, Eren gave her that free will. Like, she could have did it, but now she is given the permission to kind of dip her hand in the story anytime she wants. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with Eren now. So, because she's working for Eren now, which is crazy. So if they end up killing him, you know what I'm saying, Ymir could just reform his body if she wanted to. You know, like it's so many shit that can go wrong. That's why I don't see Eren getting killed, because like Ymir, like we forgetting that Ymir and Kid Eren is creating Titans. Like, if they end up killing Eren, they could just reform his fucking body. Like now that's something that I don't think Ishan would do, because like that's like unrealistic. Like just fucking kill Eren. Like fuck it, just kill Eren. But that's something that can happen. Like, oh, he gets his head chopped off again or something, or somebody goes to kill him. Oh, he gets reformed because Ymir sends a dart Eren to the fucking paths, and she fucking reforms his body and then send him back to Earth, and now he's back like he never fucking left. Just like how he did his first transformation as a founder. Like, time was stopped, and then the blink of an eye, he transformed. Just like that. Like, that can happen again, you know? So we have to remember that Ymir and Kid Eren is still in the equation, you know? And I want to believe that they haven't played that big part in the story yet. Like, in the climax of the story, what I'm saying, they haven't really played that big part yet. Like, why is they really there? Like, obviously they're there to basically create Titans, but like, can they do something else? You know what I'm saying? Will they do something else? I don't really know. Maybe I'll go do that in another video or whatever. But back to Zeke, because I kind of went off topic when I started talking about Ymir and shit, and Ymir helping Eren and shit like that. And that's normal, because in the story of Attack on Titan, once you talk about one thing, it basically just correlates to the next thing, you know? So like, it's kind of hard to stay on topic in the story of Attack on Titan, especially because I'm doing this shit straight off the head. Like, I'm not reading off nothing. Like, this shit straight off the fucking head. Like, all I did was just take my phone and record. But so back to Zeke, whatever. But all that shit that I just said goes out the window, because if he's truly not in the Titan, then he truly is still connected to Eren, and Eren does still need to be in contact with Zeke. So I understand both sides, both ways, you know. Isayama can kind of go any direction, really. He can really go in any direction, and that's crazy, the fact that he got so much flexibility with the ending of Attack on Titan. Like, that's crazy. But in chapter 135, they're going to be fighting Zeke's Titan, right? And if I'm right about Eren basically creating this false Titan, this false beast Titan, and Zeke is truly not inside the Titan, then it's going to be hard taking down the beast Titan, because it could just keep reforming over and over and over again. And I said that in my last video. I was like, yo, like, if you look at the Warhammer Titan versus Eren, like, even though Eren detached the cord from the crystal that was connecting to the Titan itself, once Eren did that, it still was able to reform. Like, as soon as Eren did that, he looked down and he saw the Warhammer Titan disappear out of nowhere, and it boosted him up in the air. You know, like, we truly didn't really see what the Worm Titan can really do. You know what I'm saying? We saw it, like, it's like small glimpse of it, like, oh yeah, it can make any weapon that it wants. It can just be it can be creative however it wants. You can truly see that because Eren created his own beast Titan. So like just if he's able to create his own Titan, like, what other things that he can do? And I feel like chapter 135 is the perfect time to kind of fully show the full potential of the power of the Worm Titan. Like, I feel like they're gonna be like fighting majority like of the chapter, trying to take down Eren's Beast Titan. Like, they're gonna be using all their thunder spears, they're gonna be using all their blades, like every weapon they then brung to them is gonna be used. I feel like it's gonna be used on Eren's Beast Titan because it's gonna keep getting back up, and they're not gonna realize, they're not gonna understand like why the fuck Zeke keep getting back up. The only person that I think would notice that Zeke is different is Peck. You know, like, I feel like Reiner would too, but I feel like it would be Peck because he's more closer to Zeke. So I would like for it to be Peck, and I feel like Mikasa will notice that the Beast Titan is the same color as the Worm Titan, because we gotta realize that Mikasa was personally involved with the fight with Eren and the Worm Titan. Like, she literally seen Eren eat the Worm Titan in front of her. So, like, I feel like she'll probably catch on, like, oh, we need to turn our attention to Eren first and then come back to Zeke's Titan. But, like, I feel like if she does realize that, and when she does, I feel like it'll be too late. You know what I'm saying? They will already have used up all their power, you know what I'm saying, all their weapons, and they won't be able to make it to Eren. And Eren is just not going to sit there and let them get to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much shit in front of them. Like, it's like, they don't want to kill Eren, but they're going to have to, because if they don't kill Eren, then Zeke's Beast Titan, this fake Beast Titan, is going to just keep getting back up and up. And if you do kill Eren, which is something that they don't want to do, which is, you could clearly see that, because Armin said, after I rip you out of there, I'm going to ask you again what part of you is free. Like, motherfucker, why do you care about what part of me is free? You got 100,000 fucking colossal titans in front of you, and you're worried about what part of me is free. If you like what the fuck, Armin? Like, you can truly see that he don't want to kill Eren. And when they're flying down, you can see that Mikasa is not looking at Eren. Mikasa is looking at Armin the whole time they're flying down. The whole time she's making sure that Armin is, you know what I'm saying, staying true to the fucking plan. Like, talk to Eren first, and then we'll decide if we want to kill him. But most likely, Mikasa is not gonna let any of that shit fold, because her accurate instincts and the love that she has for Eren. She even says, like, I don't want to kill Eren, I'm going to bring Eren back. But Eren don't want to talk. Like, why the fuck you want to talk to me, motherfucker? Like, I already told you it's no talking, and you still want to talk. But it's so much shit it's so much shit that can go wrong. And for Levi, right? Somebody told me that Levi's birthday is fucking next month, dude. So he might die. He might fucking die. Yo, he just might fucking die. You know what I'm saying? Isayama is cold as fuck like that. He killed Hanji on her birthday month, dude. Like, like Levi might die. You know what I'm saying? Because Levi's gonna be hella disappointed. Like, I feel like once they do take down Zeke's Titan, and they see that this motherfucker is not inside the Titan, like, he's gonna lose all fight. Like, I did all that shit for nothing. Like, the only reason why I'm here is because I want to fucking kill Zeke. Like, the only reason why I'm here is because I want to kill Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Zeke is not inside that Titan, he's going to be so disappointed. Like, he might, like, Levi might just give a whole speech like, oh, Irvin, you know what I'm saying, I'm finally about to get your revenge and everything. I'm about to bring you the Beast Titan's head. And they opened up the Beast Titan and he's not in there. Like, just imagine how disappointed Levi is finna be. Like, Isayama has tortured the character of Levi so fucking much. Every team that he's put together has fucking died. Every fucking team has died. His friends that he brought from the underground world, or the underground city, whatever you want to call it, has fucking died. His host, which is Irvin, when Levi finished killing that fucking Titan and he finished avenging his friend that got beheaded, that he brought from the underground city, he basically bowed down to, you know what I'm saying, Irvin, and Irvin said, like, hey, join the scouts and you will have every chance to, you know what I'm saying, avenge your friends and destroy every Titan that crosses your path. And Irvin basically giving Levi that opportunity was basically giving Levi his second life, or his second life, you know? Kind of like how Mikasa said to Eren, like, hey, like, you know, like, once I saw my parents get killed and once I got kidnapped, I died in that cabin. But Eren basically gave me a second life, a second chance. He showed me how to keep fighting, you know? So now all I want to do is repay him by protecting him and being there and being by his side and basically sharing his burden. And that's why Eren was like, bro, I fucking hated you all my life. Like, Mikasa, the real Mikasa died a long time ago inside that cabin, only leaving this Mikasa who only basically follow orders. He was right. She's a fucking slave. But her feelings do play a big part in it too. But see, you can't deny her accurate instincts. And if any one of them motherfuckers go to try to kill Eren, he knows that Mikasa is going to be right there ready to protect him. Like, just look at chapter 133. When they all got transported to the paths, Mikasa is telling Eren that, hey, I want to share your pain, I want to share your burden. And it's like, bitch, he just hurt your feelings like not too long ago. Like, probably like if it was animated, like he hurted your feelings like good like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Like, why do you still try to cling on to Eren and be by his side and shit like that? So if anybody tries to go after Eren, dude, she's going to be right there to protect him, and he knows it. Just like how he knew that she was going to protect him against Armin. Armin went to go punch, Eren, and she pinned down Armin, forgetting who the fuck he was. That might come into play again. If any one of them tries to attack Eren, most likely Levi or Armin, she's going to forget who the fuck they are, and she's going to instinctively just try to kill them. But she might like bring herself together and try to stop herself, but then that's like 2 Mikasas inside herself, like fighting, like, oh shit, I gotta protect Eren. But I can't kill my friends. Oh, I gotta protect Eren. I can't kill my friends though. You know what I'm saying? So this guy, she might get killed fucking around like that because she can't think for herself. Like Eren said it himself, like this, like her being ignorant is going to get her killed one day, like by this great power. And Mikasa's like, what? Like what? What's gonna kill me? And Eren is like, this great power is gonna fucking kill you, bitch, because you're fucking stupid. Like you can't think for yourself. You can't make a choice to either kill me or to protect me. You know what I'm saying? Because of your friends coming after me as well. And it's going to get her killed, But if she does end up killing Eren, I'm okay with that because that's her letting go of somebody who gave her a second chance of life and showed her how to keep fighting. It's going to be super hard for her to kill Eren, which is I'm okay with, but I just don't see her doing it, It's just too many obstacles, right? It's just too many obstacles. And she's going to have to fully overcome her accurate instincts and fully overcome her feelings to Eren to basically let him go and kill him. And I'm okay with that. That's the only person I want. I don't even want to see Armin kill Eren because I don't think Armin is, capable of killing Eren or nuking Eren. Like, we can clearly see that he wants to talk to Eren, even though Eren already said, like, bro, like, I don't want to talk to you. It's nothing that you can say or do to basically stop this rumbling. Even though, you can nuke me right here, right now, right? And I could just give the Claws of Titans one final fucking order and, finish the rumbling. Like, at this point, like, Eren is a god at this point. It's like it's gonna really, like, Armin is gonna end up dying because he just want to talk to Eren, and he's gonna lower his guard. Like, and if he do pull Eren out of his time, he's gonna ask Eren, "Is you free?" And what the fuck, bitch? No, I'm not free yet. You just fucking stopped me from being free, you fucking idiot. And you free, but like I don't. Like the fact that Eren could have been stopped them a long time ago, he obviously need them at this point. Like he need all this shit to play out like how his future memories had led him or showed him. So it's just crazy, bro. Like, anything can fucking happen, really. Like, I see Levi getting killed at some point. I don't see Levi fulfilling his duty for Irvin. I don't really see that because, like I said, if Zeke is not inside that Titan, it's like, okay, what do you do now? Like, okay, we gotta obviously, put our focus on Eren, but we got a bunch of motherfuckers that's around us that don't really want to kill Eren. We got a bunch of motherfuckers around us that don't really want to kill Eren. Like, and then if any one of us decide to kill Eren, Mikasa is right there to fucking chop your head off at that very moment, Like, even if you're a Titan sister, you're not going to have time to shift your fucking consciousness to your fucking back or something like that, or your body, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to have time. Mikasa is going to kill you in an instant. And anybody who decides to kill Eren, other than Armin, because Armin is going to expect it, because Mikasa, he knows Mikasa, and he knows that Mikasa would do anything for Eren. Anybody else around them would forget that Mikasa's right there. Like, we got our eyes set on Eren. We got Eren. Let's fucking kill him. And then Mikasa is gonna end up killing them in an instant, Like, I remember Mikasa has a grudge against Levi. Like, I remember saying in one of my previous videos, I was saying that Mikasa said that one day she was gonna make that little guy pay. You know what I'm saying? For the way how he treated Eren. We never know. That could have been foreshadowing, that could have been foreshadowing. So maybe Levi might get upset that Zeke is not inside the Titan. He might get mad at Eren, like, where the fuck is Zeke at? And then he might you know what I'm saying, end up trying to kill Eren, and Levi might end up getting killed by Mikasa, you know? So, I don't know. It can really go any way. Like, the way how the ending of Attack on Titan is, it's so flexible, and Isayama can go really in any route at this point and still make a satisfying ending, you know? But Yokopon, the character of Yokopon, I feel like something might happen in chapter 135 where, like, Zeke is overpowering a lot of them, and Yokopon is still trying to find a way how to fucking land his plane, because the plane did get hit by one of the rocks. So I think Yokopon might do one last heroic act, and he sees Zeke's overpowering somebody, and he might just crash the plane into Eren himself, or crashing the plane into Zeke and basically sacrifice himself to protect somebody. So either way you see it, I see him crashing the plane and dying. You know, I see him crashing the plane and dying in the next chapter, because his ass did. He ain't got no motherfucking parachute. He ain't got no ODM gear. Like, of all the people, y'all forget to give Yokopon the ODM gear. Like, of all people, y'all forget to give the person that's flying the plane ODM gear so he can escape with y'all. Which is probably the reason why Falco is, like, on his way, because he can fly, and he might come in and save a Yokopon at the last minute, you know? But I don't know. I was like, why would you need a flying Titan at this point in the story? Like, why would you need one? Like, obviously somebody falls off the Titan or something, or Yokopon crashes the plane and he jumps out, and Falco comes in and swoops in to save him or whatever. Like it's crazy though. I truly don't know the role for Falco. Like, I made a couple of theories. I made a couple of theories up, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all already know that I've been scuffing this shit down y'all throat in every video that Falco is a patriot. He's a patriot. He's fighting for Eldia, you know? So I don't know if he might turn on all of them. I don't know if he might end up taking Eren's Titan, and then he's going to continue rumbling. I don't know, because he has a lot of parallels and a lot of similarities to Kid Eren as well. And I go through all of that shit, and I point out all of that shit. It seemed like the whole time, which is something that we're going to see in season 4, part 1, the whole time when Eren is over there and he's basically faking his injuries, it seems like he's coaching Falco, and he's forcing his ideology onto Falco. And he tells Falco his backstory or whatever, so that Falco can understand his reasoning for destroying his hometown, you know? Like, hey, these motherfuckers did it to me first, and this is the reason why I'm doing it, you know? It was kind of similar to the way how Eren Kruger was telling his backstory to Grisha before he became a Titan, you know? So it's crazy, because Eren fucks with Falco a lot, you know what I'm saying? He told him to keep moving forward, and Falco is moving forward now. And by Eren telling him that, he was able to beat Gabby in the foot race and beat Gabby at something so that he could come closer to inherit the Armored Titan. After he said that, Falco's ideology and his character changed. You know, he now was telling himself that I have to keep moving forward. I need to keep moving forward now. You know, like, the shit's right there. You know, like, why would Eren coach Falco like that? Like, when Falco brung Reiner to the basement, Falco's mission was done. He was like, hey, that was my agreement. Hey, bring Reiner down here so y'all can talk. Y'all was old buddies. I can leave now, right? And Eren's like, no, you stay here, because I want you to listen to the story as well. My story. The story of Eren Yeager. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I'm about to fucking destroy all your hometown, you're about to understand why I'm doing all this shit. You know? And Falco understood it, because when he went to Paradise Island, he was like, yo, like, there's no devils here. Like, they're just like us. While Gabby's like, man, I can't fucking trust devils. It's like she was understanding it slowly. But Falco, as soon as he went over there, he understood. Like, you could tell he understood. So, like, he was like, he didn't even want to kill that guard. He was like, Gabby, you didn't have to kill that guard. Like, he wasn't going to do nothing to us. While Gabby got this little, like, oh, no, they're going to fucking kill us. They're devils. And Falco's like, no, like, they're not devils. They just want to survive like us. You know what I'm saying? They're like this because, like, we didn't know nothing. And Eren Yeager said that, like, y'all was little ass kids who don't know shit. And y'all was brainwashed by Molly propaganda to hate your own people. And y'all thought that this was the right way to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just thought that y'all was fighting for what y'all believed in. Y'all thought y'all was saving the world. And I'm doing the same thing. I just gotta keep moving forward until all my enemies are destroyed. That's what he fucking said. Like, I feel like Falco has to play some big part in this climax, because Falco has too many parallels with Kid Eren. Like, he wakes up saying, like, hey, why are you wearing those clothes? Eren, you know what I'm saying? Kid Eren is waking up to Mikasa like, hey, why are your hair so long? Like, Falco truly forgot that he was in a 4-year war. Like, he didn't understand where the fuck he was at. It seemed like he was at a different place, right? Like, you gotta, like, how can you explain that? Obviously, this motherfucker was somewhere else, just like how Kid Eren is now inside the paths, and he's now in the future. Maybe Falco was doing the same thing at some point. I don't know. And then Falco is the nephew of the guy who personally recruited Grisha to the revolutionists. Like, Falco and his brother Colt is part of the Grace family, who plays a big part in the revolutionists, who wants to save the Eldians. That was their whole plan. Like, we have to go over there to get the founder and save Eldia. Like, you can't deny that, bro. You can't deny that. Falco might have his own mission. We don't know until it gets revealed. Like, it's so, like, Ysir, you cold motherfucker. If I'm right about Falco getting Eren's Titan dude, because he has to give it up at some point, and I don't see him giving it up to Falco, but if that ends up happening, dude, you know what the fuck to come to, because I said it first. Like, this shit is crazy. It's like, it's so many, like I said, like, it's so many ways that Ysir can go. Like, he can have Falco get the power of the founder, and since he is part Beast Titan, he can possibly control Titans, just like how Annie can control Titans, because she's part Beast too. Like, she transformed into the female Titan, then she drunk down the Beast Titan's Titan floor, giving her the power to control Titans to a certain extent. So maybe Falco can do the same thing, and it will probably be greater than Annie's, because he will have the power of the founder, and he most likely don't need to be in contact with anybody of royal blood, because he literally got transformed from somebody who had royal blood. So it's so many ways he can go. You know what I'm saying? He can have Eren just completely not give up his Titan and he do it himself, or he could just give the power to Falco, and Falco's like saying, like, hey, you don't have to fight anymore. You know what I'm saying? He says that as soon as he meets Eren, like, not knowing who the fuck he was. Like, hey, you don't have to fight anymore. I can continue to rumble if you want me to. Like, I want to free Eldia just like you. I understand, Eren. Like, this shit is played out for Falco to do that. But like I said, like, some people's like, they don't really like Falco doing that, which is understandable. At this point, it's like, who cares? I just want to see this shit end. I just want to see this shit end. I want to see Ysir give it a good, satisfying ending for everybody. It can go, like I said, it can go any way. The way how flexible the ending is, like, anything can fucking happen, dude. Like, Ysir can hype one character up in one panel, and then later on down in the fucking road, he might fucking get killed, like, in the most brutal way. Like, Ysir is a cruel motherfucker. Like, Levi's birthday is next month, bro. He might die, dude. He might fucking die. Now, I don't want to see him get killed without killing Zeke, because I do want to see him fulfill that duty to Irvin. But then again, you know what I'm saying, it's okay for him to not fulfill it, because that can be like him letting Irvin go. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been years since Irvin has died, and Levi is probably still like, I gotta kill Zeke. I can't do nothing but kill Zeke. I gotta kill Zeke. That's the reason why he's still fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why Levi is most likely still alive. Like, he still has that fight in him to basically fulfill Irvin's duty, because it's the only reason why he's here, man. Like, you gotta realize, like, Levi woke up saying, where is Zeke? Like, while Eren was talking about his plan and destroying the world, you would think that he would say, oh, we gotta stop Eren. But he says, where is Zeke? He even came up with the idea to go after Zeke before Eren. So it's like he doesn't really care. Like, I think he's okay with Eren destroying the world, low-key. Like how I made that video about Irvin. I was saying that Irvin would be okay with Eren destroying the world, just knowing the character of Irvin, and the fact that he would recruit little-ass kids just for them to die, like, in the next fucking couple of minutes or a couple of hours, to sacrifice themselves for the future. I feel like Irvin would have been okay with Eren destroying the world, and by Levi being beside Irvin and knowing how cruel the world is and everything that Levi has been through, don't you think that Levi don't want to fight anymore? Like, he would, like, just like, if you just let Eren do this, like, they don't have to fight no more. They can all live. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the stupid thing that I don't like about this, is that they could just easily... I'm okay with Eren destroying the fucking world. Like, I don't give a fuck. Kill all of them motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, they did this to Eren. Like, Eren didn't do anything yet, or Carla, or none of those people that was behind the walls. They had no idea about the outside world. They didn't do anything. Like... So it's only right for you motherfuckers to get fucking stepped on by a bunch of Colossal Titans, bro. Like, shit's crazy, man. But it's for the end of the video, bro. It's like a 30-minute video, bro. You ain't got to comment, but I do appreciate if you hit the sub button if you're new. And I'm out.